Today, we are going to talk about Ellen DeGeneres, a celeb whose name has been involved in a hell of a lot of things. Ellen Lee DeGeneres was born January 26, 1958. She's an American comedian, television host, actress, writer, and producer. She starred in the sitcom Ellen from 1994 to 1998 and has hosted her syndicated TV talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, since 2003. Her stand-up career started in the early 1980s and included a 1986 appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. As a film actress, DeGeneres starred in Mr. Wrong, 1996, Ed TV, 1999, and The Love Letter, 1999, and provided the voice of Dory in the Pixar animated film Finding Nemo, 2003, and Finding Dory, 2016. For Nemo, she was awarded the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress, the first time an actress won a Saturn Award for a voice performance. In 2010, she was a judge on American Idol for its 9th season. She starred in 2 television sitcoms, Ellen from 1994 to 1998 and The Ellen Show from 2001 to 2002. During the 4th season of Ellen in 1997, she came out as lesbian in an appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show. Her character, Ellen Morgan, also came out to a therapist played by Winfrey, and the series went on to explore various LGBT issues, including the coming out process. In 2008, she married her longtime girlfriend, Portia de Rossi. In the summer of 2020, her show faced controversy when investigated for being a hostile workplace and for alleged harassment towards staff. After an internal investigation, 3 senior staff exited. DeGeneres apologized and vowed to make it a workplace where everyone would be treated with respect. Ellen DeGeneres has built her public talk show reputation on kindness, dancing, and friendly celebrity interviews, but recent claims about a reportedly toxic workplace culture at The Ellen DeGeneres Show have led to an internal investigation by Warner Media, according to Variety. Sources who spoke to the outlet say the show's production company and distributor sent a memo to staffers saying they have engaged WBTV owner, Warner Media's employee relations group, and a third-party firm who will interview current and former staffers about their experiences on set, Variety reported. A rep for Warner Bros. Television declined to comment for Variety's story, and another rep for The Ellen DeGeneres Show did not respond to a similar request from the publication. Reports surface of issues in the workplace. In mid-July, BuzzFeed News published a report that included stories from current and former Ellen employees who said they were mistreated during their tenure at the show. That "be kind" bullshit only happens when the cameras are on. It's all for show, a former employee told BuzzFeed. I know they give money to people and help them out, but it's for show. One black woman said she was subjected to microaggressions and racist comments, including remarks about her box braids. She also said one of Ellen's senior writers confused her with another black staffer at a work party and told her, "I'm sorry, I only know the names of the white people who work here." None of the allegations was directed at DeGeneres herself. If she wants to have her own show and have her name on the show title, she needs to be more involved and to see what's going on, one of the employees said in the BuzzFeed report. I think the executive producers surround her and tell her, things are going great, everybody's happy, and she just believes that, but it's her responsibility to go beyond that. In a joint statement to the outlet, executive producers Andy Lassner, Ed Glavin, and Mary Connolly said, over the course of nearly 2 decades, 3,000 episodes, and employing over 1,000 staff members, we have strived to create an open, safe, and inclusive work environment. We are truly heartbroken and sorry to learn that even one person in our production family has had a negative experience. It's not who we are and not who we strive to be, and not the mission Ellen has set for us. For the record, the day-to-day responsibility of The Ellen Show is completely on us, the statement continued. We take all of this very seriously and we realize as many in the world are learning that we need to do better, are committed to do better, and we will do better. Other former producers have come out with their telling stories as well. There was also a dispute over pay during the pandemic. Like a lot of television production in the US, the Ellen DeGeneres show had to shift the way it was filmed due to the coronavirus pandemic. According to an April 16th Variety story, members of the crew reported that they received no written communication about the status of their working hours pay or inquiries about their mental and physical health from producers for over a month. They were reportedly also upset that DeGeneres had hired non-union crew members to help film the show from her home. The studio told Variety at the time that the crew has been paid consistently but at reduced hours. Our executive producers and Telepictures are committed to taking care of our staff and crew and have made decisions first and foremost with them in mind, a spokesperson for Warner Bros. Television told the outlet. Reports about DeGeneres' behavior have also circulated on social media. In March, a Twitter thread by Kevin T. Porter on the rumors that DeGeneres is not as nice as her public appearance may seem went viral. Right now, we all need a little kindness. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres always talks about, he tweeted. She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive. Respond to this with the most insane stories you've heard about Ellen being mean, and I'll match everyone with $2 to @LA Food Bank. New allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced. A BuzzFeed News report published on July 30th included claims from a number of employees about head writer and executive producer Kevin Lemon's behavior. One former employee alleges that Lemon asked him if he could give him a hand job or perform oral sex in a bathroom, and another claimed he grabbed a production assistant's penis. There were other claims of groping as well. He allegedly frequently made sexual comments on The Office like, "Are you a top or a bottom?" He'd probably do it in front of 10 people and they'd laugh because it's just Kevin being Kevin. But if you're in a position of power at a company, you don't just get to touch me like that, a former employee told BuzzFeed News. Lemon released a statement after the story was published. "I started at The Ellen Show as a PA more than 17 years ago and have devoted my career to work my way to the position I now hold. While my job as head writer is to come up with jokes and, during that process, we can occasionally push the envelope. I'm horrified that some of my attempts at humor may have caused offense," it read. "I have always aimed to treat everyone on the staff with kindness, inclusivity, and respect. In my whole time on the show, to my knowledge, I've never had a single HR or interpersonal complaint made about me, and I am devastated beyond belief that this kind of malicious and misleading article could be published." Warner Bros. Declined to comment on the specific new allegations, citing an ongoing investigation. Ellen DeGeneres' reputation for being mean was discussed on Australian reality show I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, almost 2 years ago, offering further evidence that her alleged behavior was an open secret in Hollywood. Two of the contestants, the bold and the beautiful actress Catherine Kelly Lang and American Gossip reporter Richard Reed, shared the rumors they'd heard about DeGeneres during a late-night conversation about moles in show business. Moll, sometimes spelled M-O-L-E, is an Australian slang term for a rude or unpleasant woman. Lang and Reed claimed that the 62-year-old comedian, whose philosophy is be kind to each other, was very bossy, not nice, and completely different from her upbeat, on-screen persona. Their comments, which first aired on Network 10 in January 2019, resurfaced on Friday after multiple staffers alleged that bullying, racism, and sexual harassment were rampant behind the scenes of the Ellen DeGeneres show. The conversation began when fellow campmate Angie Kent asked Lang, 59, who was the biggest mole in show business. Reed, 51, whispered, "Ellen, not nice." Lang agreed, saying, "She's great to watch on her show and everything, but I think her personality is completely different when you get behind the scenes." "I've heard it's hard to work on her show," Reed replied. "Oh, because she's very bossy or something?" Lang asked, and Richard nodded. Kent was clearly disappointed by the pair's claims, muttering mournfully, "Wow, that's really disappointing." Reed then said to Lang, "I'm glad to hear that somebody else has heard that." At the time, there was some industry gossip about DeGeneres being unkind to employees, but no significant allegations had been made. In an interview with the New York Times in December 2018, she branded the rumors about her prickly demeanor outright lies. She said, "The first day I said, the one thing I want is everyone here to be happy and proud of where they work, and if not, don't work here. No one is going to raise their voice or be grateful. That's the rule to this day." It comes as her popular daytime talk show faces an internal investigation following numerous allegations of a toxic and bullying workplace culture. An internal memo sent last week explained that current and former staff will be interviewed about claims of mistreatment, racism, and intimidation behind the scenes. DeGeneres hasn't been accused of any wrongdoing herself. Several previous employees have claimed that DeGeneres was unfriendly on set and that crew members were warned not to talk to her or make eye contact. Meanwhile, DeGeneres is now allegedly telling senior figures at Telepictures and Warner Bros. That she has had enough and wants to pull the plug on the show. Last Thursday, she attempted to do some internal damage control by issuing an apology email to current staffers, in which she appeared to deflect all blame and noted that she was disappointed to learn the show was not a place of happiness. The email was immediately met with backlash, with many expressing disappointment over Ellen shifting the blame to her executive producers. In her note, DeGeneres takes responsibility insofar as the show bears her name and insists that steps will be taken to correct the issues going forward. As we've grown exponentially, I've not been able to stay on top of everything and relied on others to do their jobs as they knew I'd want them done. Clearly, some didn't, she writes. That will now change, and I'm committed to ensuring this does not happen again. So that's it, guys. That's all for today, and stay tuned for all the buzz in Hollywood. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated to the latest Hollywood updates.